Hello, risk adjustment operators, innovators, and learners. Welcome to another episode of the Hills Academy Risk Adjustment Made Easy, the Medicare Advantage kind. I am your host here, Dr. Prince Bewa. We are glad that you are joining us today, and we encourage you, if you haven't already, to like, to share, to subscribe. If these videos have been very helpful to you, I have been learning and I've been having fun teaching through this. Over the last couple months, we've been going through several things on introductory to Medicare Advantage risk adjustment. We've been going on years. So if this is your first time being here, we want to say welcome and thank you for being here. And we'll encourage you to go on our website, thehillsacademy.com, or our YouTube channel to watch all the series that we've had out there. This month, we've been going through risk adjustment model runs, and the corresponding cheat sheet is the Medicare Advantage Risk Adjustment Model Run Timeline Map using payment years 2022 through 2025 as an example. And at the end of the session, I'm going to show you how you can get your copy to this cheat sheet. So thank you for joining us. And last 2 weeks, we went through what model run means in Medicare Advantage risk adjustment. Last week, we went through initial model run. And today, we will be going through mid-year model run. Mid-year model run. So, what is mid-year model run? So, the mid-year model run refers to the second processing of the risk adjustment model to calculate risk scores for each beneficiary using their diagnosis to make prospective payments to Medicare Advantage plans from July through December. If you joined us this week and this is your first time, I would really recommend to go and watch the previous video because we went through the initial. So the initial was the first one. So this is the mid-year is the second, and is the execution of the risk adjustment model. So pretty much running the mathematical statistical model to calculate risk scores for the beneficiaries. We're using their diagnosis because we are doing the risk scores or diagnosis and some demographic factors. And it is to make prospective payments. So payment ahead of time to health plans from July through December. From July through December. Last week we learned about the initial. The initial was the first one, and it is to make payments from January through June. So you can see this is in the middle of the year, mid-year. I hope it's giving you some hints. So middle of the year, and the mid-year is running the risk adjustment model the second time to make payments for July through December for the applicable payment year. And for this, we've been looking at 2024 payment year. And that is what mid-year is compared to initial. Initial is the first one, and it's run for payments between January to June, and mid-year is for July through December. So that is the difference between initial and mid-year. So a good example that you'll see is from the HPMS memo that went out in May 2023 that has the 2024 model run timeline. So a good example you will see from mid-year 2024, you will see it over here. So the dates of service for 2024 mid-year is 1/1/2023 through 12/31/2023, and the submission deadline is Friday, March 1st, 2024, and the anticipated payment month is to be determined per the memo. So mid-year is important because as you are making decisions and also planning for your revenue cycle and planning on your risk adjustment resources, it helps to know when it's run and what data that feed into it and what data needs to be submitted and things like that. So I hope this helped you to understand mid-year and the importance of knowing that for your risk adjustment processes. A good example, we'll be looking through the timeline here for payment year 2024. So I'm going to explain it. So submission deadline for payment year mid-year 2024, the submission deadline is March 2023, as you saw in the memo. And The mid-year makes prospective payments from July 2024 through December 2024, as we explained earlier. And then the date of service that is being needed for a mid-year model run is January 2023 through December 2023, as you see here. So in March is the deadline using data that has service year, date of service, January 2023 through December 2023, and using that to calculate risk score that feeds into payment for July 2024 through December 2024. So the initial is for the earlier part of the year, and then the mid-year is calculated for the latter part of the year. I hope this was helpful. At the end of the month, we'll be bringing all of them together, but these are broken down into little digestible chunks so that it helps you solidify some of these concepts together. If you are new to risk adjustment, you're new to this, watch the previous videos that has a lot of the definitions, the initial definitions to help you grasp these things. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at info@thehillsacademy.com. So we appreciate you for learning with us. Regarding the cheat sheet, you can download that from our website, thehillsacademy.com, and it is the Medicare Advantage Risk Adjustment Model Run Timeline Map using payment year 2022 to 2025 as an example. And you navigate to our website, thehillsacademy.com, and you go to resources. And once you click on the resource, it should open to you a resource that you can easily download from the website. Also, if you are new to the Hills Academy learning series, we have our signature gift for you, From Chaos to Clarity, the Essential Medicare Advantage Risk Adjustment Data Sources Comparison Cheat Sheet that compares different sources of data for risk adjustment for you for free. So you can download that, and you can also become part of our growing learning community so that you do not miss out on any risk adjustment resource that we put out. Thank you for joining us for today, and we will catch you on final model run next week. Bye-bye.